Okay, guys and gals, I just got up. I haven't been up very long. But as you can see, it's pouring down rain. It did that all day yesterday. It's doing it right now. I'm in the cabin, as you can tell. I plan on getting back in the van and going back out. Because I want to test the air conditioner. Got a new toy. I'm gonna show you that to you here in a little bit later on this video. But yeah, I gotta get on my brain's still asleep. But I gotta put all my stuff back in the van. I wish I'd sneeze and get over with. My clothes and some odds and ends I need. Everything I took out of the van, I put in the cabin to live. I got to put back in the van to live. I just don't want to be tromping around out in that rain and everything getting soaking wet. And then, even if I did that and we went to the woods, I couldn't test and review my new toy because, it's pouring down rain. I don't want to stand outside in the rain doing that. So we're going to hang out here in the cabin today. I think it's supposed to quit. All is supposed to quit this afternoon. And so tomorrow morning, this afternoon, I'll load the van up, get moved back in it, and tomorrow there's a small chance of rain, but tomorrow we'll go ahead and go on out and go out to the woods. And I guess that's it, because my brain is melting in my head. But anyway, yes, that's the plan. I'm just gonna hang out here one more day in the cabin, and then maybe if the weather breaks, I can slowly put some stuff back in the van, and then tomorrow we'll head out to the woods. So I'll see you here in a little bit. Okay, guys and gals, actually you can see, what am I standing on? As you can see, we're out here in the woods in the van. Here, let me turn you around real quick. You'll notice pretty gloomy and nasty looking skies. It's been storming all day. It stormed all day yesterday, stormed all day today. It's pretty late in the afternoon. It is 4:30. It's been storming and raining on and off all day. It's supposed to let up tomorrow. Very small chance of rain tomorrow. I decided to go ahead and come out today because I've been in the cabin, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, whatever, and I'm just ready to get back out in the woods. As you can see, everything's just muddy and sloppy, and it's a horrible mess out here. I mean, everywhere, there's water everywhere, but we're gonna make the best of it. I'm out here to one of my old camping spots. Man, we're way out here. I know I always say that, but that's where I go. I always go way off the beaten path. But anywho, got the new generator. Well, you can see the reflection. Got the new generator right there. Sit between the seats. I'm not going to get it out probably today, even though it is kind of hot and muggy. Just because of the rain and everything. Got the AC. We're going to see if it'll run it. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't, but there's always a chance for some kind of problem. Anywho, I need to set the van up. I just threw everything in here. It's a complete disaster. I mean, it is wrecked. But I just got here, so I'm gonna get here and get it set up, get everything put away. It's muddy. I'm making a daggum mess in here. So I'm trying to stay out until I get ready to get in for good, or it starts raining or whatever, so I'm not in and out tracking mud. But yeah, I went ahead and unboxed the generator. There's a nice little breeze over here. It's just thick and muggy though. But I went ahead and unboxed the generator and left the box at the cabin because I didn't want to bring it out here. For one, it's big and bulky and I don't really have no place to store it in the van. It'd just be in the way. Reason number two, I went ahead and unboxed it and left the box at the cabin because I want to keep it. I want to keep the box and all the packaging and everything because I do have a 30-day warranty on this generator I just bought. So, you know, I want to keep that box and everything. So if for some reason I have to send it back, you know, I got it. Okay, but I haven't started it. The generator, I haven't. Oh man, here comes the hiccups. I think I talked too fast or something. But anyway, I haven't started the generator. I did put gas in it because my little gas can, I wanted to, it had some gas left in it and I wanted to empty it. So when I stopped and got gas for the van, I could top that little jug off. Because I'm probably going to need the air conditioner tomorrow. The sun's supposed to shine tomorrow. And with everything being wet and sticky and humid, it's going to be miserable. So I want to be able to run the generator. All right. I'm trying to make this quick because it's going to be long. Come tomorrow when I actually mess with the generator, it's going to make it long. But I've done tons of review. We'll get into more on this on tomorrow. But I've done tons of review or research. I mean on this particular generator I bought, which we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Of course, there's always negative and there's good, and there's a lot of fake good ones on there. You gotta be careful when you read them reviews. I did buy it off Walmart.com. But you can get this generator, Amazon, AliExpress, you can get it all kinds of places. I chose Walmart.com because it had the quickest shipping time and it was free. Amazon wanted $40 to ship that thing. I got it shipped from Walmart.com for free in 2 days. Amazon was, you know how they give you that big window from the first to the end of the year? You know, well, Walmart was 2 to 4 days and I got it in 2 days. But we'll get into all that tomorrow. So like I was saying, I did put gas in it so I could empty my can, but I haven't started it. Haven't even put oil in it yet. Still has no oil. It's going to be first time tomorrow whenever we get out here. It's going to be first time. Won't be no trickery or nothing. I know nothing about it. You're going to find out the same time I do. But anywho, that's the plan. Ooh, I just felt a really ice cold breeze. That means there's rain somewhere very close. You probably can't hear it because I'm yapping so much, but it's thundering, pretty hard thunder. It's been doing this all day. I decided I was going to stay at the cabin. I decided to just go ahead and come on out here. I was getting, not to be cliche, but I was getting cabin fever. I enjoy the little cabin. I do. I'm very thankful to have it. Very thankful to my buddy who gave me the ability to have it. And so yeah, I don't think I'm complaining about the cabin, but my true peace and happiness is out here in these old woods. This is where I love to be. But I am thankful for that cabin, just to have a place to go and take a break, you know, kind of stretch my legs, so to speak, get out of the van stuff. So I am thankful for it. Anywho, I'm going to end this, not end it, but I'm going to stop the camera right here. Because I could yap all day. You guys know me, I could yap for hours and hours and hours. Speaking of which, I watched 5,000 videos and probably looked at 6,781 reviews. Everybody's claiming on that generator. One of the main reasons why I picked this one, took a gamble on this one. Again, we'll talk about more tomorrow, but everybody's saying on 50% load, anywhere from 50 to 60% load, they was getting about 7 hours run time. And on a 1/4% load, you know, 25 to 30% load, you know, using the power that can put out, they was getting anywhere from 11 to 12 hours. Now, I don't know if that's true, just going off what I was reading and even on the videos. So I got to figuring it holds 1 gallon of gas. If I can get 11 hours, if I can get 8 to 10 hours, just running that air conditioner, that's going to be perfect. Because I can start it, you know, during the day I can deal with the heat, the mugginess and everything. I can find a shady spot to go, but sleeping, that's my main concern. I can't sleep in that kind of weather. So if I can start that thing 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, in the afternoon, and get 8 to 10 hours, or what they claim 11 hours, where it'll run all through the night, golden. We are golden. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this one. I hope it's true. I know there's a lot of trickery on the internet, but I took a gamble. Good price, somewhat good reviews. Okay, we'll get into that tomorrow. So anyhow, I'm gonna pause this, get in the van because it's starting to sprinkle on me. Get the van set up, get all situated. Might even make me a cup of coffee. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. So that's why I didn't get the generator out and start trying to do a review or nothing on it. It ain't been 10 minutes and it's pouring down rain again. Anywho, I'll see you folks tomorrow. All right, folks. Let me get my big hand out of the way. It's getting late in the day. This is the same day I'm bringing you back because I had to do something. If you'll notice, we're in a different spot. Get you turned around real quick. You see everything? See. Okay, as I was setting the van up, everything on the inside, I was getting everything put away and getting set up. I realized I didn't bring no oil for the generator. Generator being new, don't have any in it, and I forgot to bring some, so I had to go to the nearest town, and find a quarter oil. And I was so far out in the woods, I didn't want to go all the way back out there because it's getting so late in the day. It looks really bright outside, but it's not that bright. So I went to one of my other regular spots that I use quite a bit, that I keep secret. I don't tell nobody about. Of course, the locals around here know about it, but I just don't broadcast. I want to keep it a secret. But anyway, I'm debating on whether going ahead and getting the generator and going and trying it tonight. I don't know. It's not that bad right now, but it's kind of humid. The air's kind of thick. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out, show it to you, and get the oil in it and get it set up. I also noticed I forgot my tripod, but it is what it is, folks. We're gonna get back down. Hang on. So I'm gonna have to do this with holding it with my hand, and showing you the generator and everything is gonna be kind of difficult. It's gonna be real sloppy, but it is what it is. We're gonna do the best we can. So let me get the generator out of here. We'll get the oil in it, and I'll show you a little bit about it. All right, this is what we got. Now, like I told you earlier, I unboxed it at the house, took it out of the box because I didn't want to be packing it around. But anywho, it is a PowerSmart 2500 watt inverter generator. Has a fuel gauge, which I like. It's kind of foggy because I've been running the AC in the van. Now I'm doing this one hand. I forgot my tripod, but it has a CO light, carbon dioxide indicator. When that light comes on, the first one, it's telling you that it's kind of high in the area. Then when that second one comes on, the generator will shut down. Has a low oil light. I ain't sure what that triangular one is. And then the green run light. Of course, it has eco mode. Has a DC overload. That's so if you pull too much power and it kicks out, you just reset it. 12 volt cigarette plug. That's your cell phone, like what they call it, C. Cell phone cords and stuff. Got two 12 volt sockets. I feel the sprinkle. It's raining again. But anyway, and it has a reset, so if it kicks out on you, and you can parallel. It is raining again, folks. We're going to put this up and try a different time. I'll be back. You know what? I changed my mind. We're under this tree cover. I don't feel the raindrops. I just hear it hitting the trees. As long as it ain't dripping on me, we're going to roll with it. Because I'm going to use this tarp to kind of protect us from the rain. Now that I said that, I just felt 2 drops hit me on the head. But anyway, it comes with a funnel, 2-piece funnel to put the oil in. It comes with the tool kit. If I can open it with one hand. Oh, it's raining hard now. Screwdriver and a spark plug wrench. Man, why it ain't supposed to rain no more tonight? I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it's raining hard. Let me put this up. I'll be back. All right, the rain is let up, so we're going to attempt to try this again real quick. I'm just going to make this a quick version. I got to put oil in it. It's behind this cover. So I'm going to take the supplied screwdriver they gave me. You got a screw there, and the screw there you got to take out. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so it ain't going to be the most spectacular. I looked at the radar. Here in about 35-40 minutes, supposed to be some more rain coming. But I gotta know, is this generator gonna run the AC? Let me pause this camera and get this cover off, and I'll bring you back. All right, so after you get the screws off, you just pull the cover back. It has these two little tabs that go on these rubber grommets. Get them loose, and then they'll come off. And then the oil is right here. Of course, it's not showing none in it. It's still sprinkling and trying to rain, so let me get some oil in here real quick and get it back together, and I'll bring you back. All right, I had to put it back together real quick without you because it came another flood on me. I'm telling you, it just does not want me to do this. But I got the oil in, I got the cover back on. I had to get it covered up real quick because it's pouring down rain. Well, it's slacked up some now, but it's mainly dripping off the trees, but it's still raining some. I'm determined, folks. I'm going to get this. I am going to get this thing running this afternoon. Yeah, I mean, I could have waited till tomorrow, but with this rain and as hot as it is, it's so muggy and thick. And I just want to know if this thing's going to work. Now, it can get a little wet, I'm sure. I just don't want it to be sitting out here in a complete torrential downpour. But I don't think it'll hurt it to get, a little bit of water on it. I don't feel like anyway, it shouldn't. That's the update. If it'll slack up, we're going to try to start it. I'm going to have to try to start it without showing you because I forgot my tripod. But what you do, there's a vent on the cap. You make sure it's turned on. And then, what's on this side? Working in the rain, folks. I'm working in the rain. Be patient. And then you have this. You turn that to choke. And with this being brand new, never been ran before. Well, they probably ran it at the factory a little bit. You want to leave it off and slowly pull the rope. I don't know, 2 or 3 times, maybe 4. And that'll kind of draw some gas into the carburetor, prime it, so to speak. And then you can turn it to choke and pull it until it starts. And their manual says after it starts, leave it on choke about 10 to 15 seconds and then turn it to run. And with this thing being new, pretty much no hours on it, I'm probably going to let it run a few minutes before I try to throw a load on it. I'm sure they did a break-in at the factory. Most factories do on engines. They run them, test them, do a little break-in period. But I'm still going to let a little bit of heat get in the motor before I put it to work. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. When I get it started, I'll bring you back. Okay, it's running. Started very simple. After doing the little prime strokes, I did 4 of them. I pulled it twice and it fired right up. So let me get my cord and everything, get this plugged up, and we're going to test the air conditioner. Alright, I got the cord from the camper van plugged up to the generator. I got it on eco mode. I'm going to see if it'll start this air conditioner on eco mode. Let me see if I can do this from back here without getting in. Yeah, it's dark in here, folks, I know. So I'm going to go. There's fan. Is that fan or low cool? It's so dark in here. That's low cool. Alright. I'm going to turn it to where the thermostat or the compressor kicks in. We'll see if it'll do it on eco mode. Listen to the generator. And it did. Yes. Yes. The air conditioner is running. I'm going to close this door. Save that cold air. Air conditioner's running. Let me see if the compressor's on. Yeah. It's running, the compressor's on. And that generator barely even changed. It's on eco mode, it barely even changed sound. That's crazy. I mean, it did a little blip whenever it first kicked in. But yeah, it went right back down to super quiet. I mean, it's just pretty much idling. Let me see what time it is. We're gonna see what kind of run time we get out of it. Oh, everything's so wet and muddy out here. Let me get some light on the subject. We'll go by this time. Okay, we'll just say 4 o'clock, which that's not the right time. I need to set that. We're just gonna see how long it'll run. I just flipped it to high cool, and the generator still, well, I mean, it didn't kick out because it's still running. So 4 o'clock. Some people claiming they getting oh, I can hear the generator from here. It did speed up a little bit, but it's on high cool. Do you hear it? It's right over here. Oh, it just barely sped up at all. Let me check and make sure. Right here's the muffler, and I'm just talking in a normal voice. Come on. Trying to keep it covered up. So if another hard rain or something comes through. I'm getting in here in the air conditioner. Okay, so 4 o'clock by that one time, which that time's not right, but we can still use it. Close this door. Yes, I slammed it. Hang on, I'll turn the light on. Hang on. I know it's dark. All right. Humidity. It's 74 degrees in here. Humidity is 78%. Yeah, it's muggy and humid today. We're going to see how much humidity that pulls out. We'll give it 15 minutes, which will be 4:16, or wait a minute, not 4:16 by that little clock there. So I'm gonna let it run a little bit, and I'll bring you back. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. It's not showing the temperature came down. Hold it still. It's not showing the temperatures come down very much, according to that. But it, just take my word for it. It feels amazing in here. Like I said last time, I think that's reading a little bit of heat off this plastic. You know, where there's an air gap in there, and it's kind of warm. Well, it's probably hot behind that. So with that touching it, I think it's getting a little bit of that reading. Of course, now I'm just feeling the ambient air temperature. You know, I got to cool all this stuff off, the counter, the bed. Same thing in your house. You know, you got to cool all that furniture and all that stuff off before you get a true reading. You turn your air on, it might feel amazing. Oh yeah, humidity. I don't remember what we started with, but it's come way down. It's 61% now, and it's falling fast. But anyway, like I was saying, like, not just a camper van, but even in your house, when you turn your air on, I think it's better to leave the air on even when you leave or you're off, you know, at work or whatever, than it is to turn it off, then come home, turn it on. I know people do that. I used to do it. I don't think you're saving any electricity because you have to cool everything down again. The furniture, the carpet, the walls, you got to get all that cool again. That air conditioner's got to work hard. If you'll leave it on, and this is all coming from that reading of the temperature that's saying not right. But if you'll leave your air conditioner on at home, or even, well, I can't do it in this van, obviously, I got to drive and stuff, but you'll get all that stuff cooled off. Your bed, the furniture, you know, everything in there, the TV, all that holds heat. You'll get all that cooled off, and then the air conditioner won't be working as hard. They'll just be kicking on and off, keeping the air, you know, ambient temperature cool. But anyway, that's I could get on a long rant on that. know if you can tell, it don't really show up. The sun has come out. I stepped outside and it is muggy. That sun come out and immediately just got miserable muggy out there. You can see if the air on my window's already fogged up. I got it on high cool at the moment, high fan. I'm gonna turn it down to low fan. I'll probably go ahead and do it now because it feels pretty good in here. So it's low cool, which is the air conditioner doing the same amount of work, just the fan to slow down some. But I'm gonna bring you back in about 45 minutes. According to that, see, it's already went down to 58. According to this time, which is wrong, it'll be 5 o'clock. We'll see what the temperature is in here and the humidity with it being on low cool. So I'll see you here in a little while. All right, we're just gonna check in here real quick. It is 4:47. Humidity is 50%. That says it's 71.8 degrees in here. It actually feels cold in here. I've turned the temperature down some, or I guess you could say up. I guess you say up, I don't know. But I will say this. I think it would be a lot colder in here and that would done kicked off. But I used the stove, heated up some hot water to make me some homemade takeout Chinese food. And it handled it well. I mean, the temperature didn't go up none. Well, it was, while I was cooking, it was 72, maybe 73, and it's dropping back down pretty fast now that I turned the stove off. And humidity's dropping real fast. Heating that water up, humidity went up to like 60 something, but it's dropping down real fast now. So yeah, I'm satisfied with it. Now all we gotta do is just see how long, what kind of run time we're gonna get out of the generator. I had to take it off eco mode because I turned that thermostat down or up, however you want to say it, just to kind of get an idea where compressor would turn off at, you know, compared to what the temperature's showing, because it don't have temperature settings, it just got numbers. You know, this is just a mechanical kind. And hang on, I just heard a car door. All right, I guess I'm just hearing things. I guess something fell out of a tree and hit the roof. It sounded just like a car door right out there. But I figured the park rangers come checking on me. Yeah, what I was saying earlier, I had it on eco mode and I turned the thermostat down or up, however you want to say, to see where it would kick out at, to get an idea on the temperature settings. But when I went to turn it back on, the generator didn't really like it. It you know, it stayed running and the air kicked on, but it pulled it down really low. It almost died. So it don't like starting this air conditioner on eco mode. But according to what I did some more research, this is a 450 watt air conditioner, but the startup, the compressor kicking in, can range anywhere from 900 watts to 1400 watts on initial startup of the compressor. That's a 2500 watt generator peak, you know, surge. Actual running capability, steady, is 1850 watts. So when this thing kicks on, it's taking it pretty close to its peak, you know. And it did it. It just didn't like it. So I went out there and put it back, turned eco mode off where it runs, you know, at a high RPM all the time. And I'm fine with that, but I just want to see what kind of run time I'm gonna get out of it. Some of the videos I watched, 2 or 3, and a little bit what I read online, they're claiming at 25% power, you know, what you're using out there, which that's about what this is. They're getting like 11 hours runtime. I'm not really believing that. I've had a lot of generators through the years. I've tried different ones. I've tried 2-strokes. I've had Hondas and Yamahas. I've had Harbor Freight ones. I've tried them all. They're all about the same, folks. Now the run times, I've never gotten 11 hours, never. I think that Yamaha, I could get like 7.5 to 8 hours, depending on what I was running. And that old Chinook I think that's when I had the Yamaha. I don't remember, but I had that portable AC unit, which is only 500 watts. And I'd get about 7 to 8 hour run time out of it. I've never gotten 11. But real quick, so I don't get on a rant, don't go spend I think some of them Hondas are like $2,500. Don't spend that money, folks. Don't do it. I mean, if you want a Honda, I mean, go do it. But I've had, you name it, I've had them. They're all the same. Now, I will say this. Honda is a little bit better quality. I will agree with that. Yamaha's not bad either. But that I had a Harbor Freight one, the Predator inverter generator, runs circles around that Honda. Got better run time on fuel, easier to start. I think it held just a little bit more gas than Honda. There was 2,000 watt ones. They was both 2,000, because the Honda I used to have, I sold it. I've realized after, I think I had the Harbor Freight first here. I'm ranting already. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm doing it. But I think I had the Harbor Freight one first before the Honda. I can't remember why I got rid of it. I can't remember why. I'm sure something went wrong with it. I'm sure. Probably. I believe I left it out in the rain, or it rained one night and it got in the electrical part. And anyway, the point is, I went and bought this Honda. Gave a lot of money for it, more than I was mad at myself. But anyway, after using it a week or two or three or whatever, I realized it was the same thing as that Predator. There was no difference in them as far as running and what you got out of it and blah blah blah. So what I'm getting at, folks, is unless you just want a Yamaha or Honda, I mean, if that's what you dead set on getting, then go get it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But as far as money, they're all the same, folks. They're all the same. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, I'm starving to death. My noodles are about ready. Everything seems to be working great. I'm right here by the air, freezing me to death. I'm talking fast, so here comes the hiccups. I'm gonna let that generator run a little bit longer. It's almost getting dark. It don't look like it on the camera, but it's getting pretty dark out there, folks. So before it gets completely black, I'm gonna go out there and check the fuel. This has a fuel gauge. I like that. I really enjoy that already. But I'm gonna check it, top it off of fuel, and then I'm coming in for the night, and we'll just see. I usually wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning, just out of habit. I just wake up, not that I want to, but we'll see if it's still running or not. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this dinner, and I'll see you folks tomorrow. Hey, I just want to do a little update. I woke up, the generator and the air conditioner still running. Remember, that was 4 o'clock by this time. There it is, midnight. So what's that, 8 hours? Yeah, it's 8 hours. She's still running. It says it's 65 degrees in here, and it's a little chilly in here, folks. Alright, I'm gonna get me a drink of water and I'm going back to bed. Alright, just another quick update. I woke up again, a stick or something hit the roof and woke me up. Air conditioner still running. It's 1:42. We started at 4 o'clock by that time. So that's pretty much 10 hours. I think we're going to hit that 11-hour clean. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, got me something to drink. Turned me on a little movie there on YouTube, and I'm gonna lay back down and go back to sleep. Cause I'm tired and it's early in the morning. Alright, I'll see you guys later.